Well, I don't appreciate you just coming up and recording us. Well, I just don't appreciate you just coming up and automatically recording us. I just don't appreciate you automatically coming up here and recording us.
Her right to privacy?
I'll tell you what, real quick, I'm not going to film. Currently, I'm being filmed right now. He wants to film everything we discussed. He's currently filming me right now.
He can go in any areas that's public. He can film all day or anything he wants to, so.
Hey guys, Never Metro Audits, aka the Mile High Auditor. We're here today at Pikes Peak Regional Development Center. So this is where you go to get permits. So, you know, this is where you go to get permission to, you know, work on your home and stuff like that. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, I had a question. So this is for, is this for like contractors' licenses?
This is
that what you guys-
permitting. I'm in permitting.
Permits? So what kind of permits do you provide? Is it for contractors or is it for like homeowners?
It's for both.
Both? Okay, so if you live in El Paso County and you want to like remodel your house or something like that, then this is where you come?
Yeah, are you recording?
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
documenting.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. You don't know that question, the answer? Or? Okay, so, yeah, so she's already getting upset, I guess, that I was recording.
He needs to sign in if he has questions, but see if Greg is here. Okay. Hi.
Hi. Sydney. So that's what happens, guys. She just walks up, gets up, and walks away.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Can I help you with anything?
Oh yeah, I was talking to Sydney, and then she found out I was recording, and she kind of just up and left.
Yeah,
She was answering my questions fine, but then she asked me if I was recording, and I said yeah, and then she just said hold on, and she left and went and got you.
Yep, I'm the public information officer.
Oh, you are?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I mean, I just wanted to ask her a question as a member of the public, and everything seemed to be fine until she knew I was recording. So.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
that-
I mean, she's just basically doing her due diligence, coming to talk with me. Anybody that's recording in here, we just want to check in. So if there's anything I can help you with,
Right. Okay. I mean.
is it licensing related or permit
Yeah,
tech
I was
related?
asking her some questions about the permits and who gets them, if it's for homeowners and if they want to, you know, do their basement or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed to be going fine. And then she asked me if I was recording, and then she just kind of left. So.
Okay.
But I want to, you know, get some dialogue with. I mean, you're the what's
Public
that?
information
Public
officer,
information
PIO.
officer. Do you have
Yep.
a business card?
I do.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I just wanted to, you know, get some organic reactions from, you know, the public employees. That's all. So
Okay.
that's all. That's kind of what I'm doing here. I wanted to get some information in regards to the permits and licensing that you guys do, but
Okay.
I didn't necessarily need to speak to the PIO. I kind of wanted to just, like I said, speak organically to just the regular public
Okay.
employees.
Well, they're working, so
Right,
that's
and-
kind of
and-
my job is to come out and help you with anything you need.
Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't want to take up too much of your time. I mean, I would probably have talked to, what was her name? That went and got you?
Sydney.
Sydney. I probably would have talked to her for maybe 30 more seconds
Okay.
and then left. I just had a couple questions. That was it. So, all right. Yeah. So what I was asking her, so then this is here where you come if you own a home in El Paso County, then if you want to, you know, do your basement, then you come in and you get permission to do
Yep.
that here?
Yep, you would, depends on kind of the scope of the plans and everything. If it's something that requires plans, you would submit the plans through our office as well. And then once those plans get approved, then you would come to our office to pull the permit, which that'll allow you to legally start the work on your
Okay.
home.
Because I heard that you guys have you guys are one of the cheapest. You have like the cheapest tax or cheapest permits in like the state. Is that the state?
Yeah, when it comes to single family homes, we have the lowest fees in the entire state of Colorado.
Okay, cool.
So it's something we're pretty proud of.
Right.
Roger.
All right. I think that's it. That's all I had.
Okay.
So.
What was your name?
I don't want to give that.
Okay.
Just remain anonymous for now. I mean, just because she went and got you, and it kind of seems a little weird now. So.
That's pretty standard, you know, if someone's coming asking questions with the camera, that's my job is to deal with the media,
Right.
and don't know if you are the media, but that's
I'm independent media, yeah.
okay. Well, that's me.
Okay.
I'm the media guy, so she came to get me.
Gotcha. And you're Greg.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Greg.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Let me know if you need anything else.
I will do. Basic engineering. Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Is it lunchtime?
Yes. Are you recording?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Because I was doing a story on this, on the Pikes Peak permanent building here.
Okay. Can you not record me?
Oh, not record?
Yeah.
How come?
Well, I don't appreciate you just coming up and recording us.
Oh, okay. But I mean, there's security cameras all over in here, right? You guys are recorded every day.
Okay, but what are you here for?
Well, I came just to have a friendly conversation. I was asking you about lunch, and I was going to ask you guys about some questions about what you do here, but you're a public employee, right? So you shouldn't have a problem with being recorded.
Well, I just don't appreciate you just coming up and automatically recording us. That's a little...
Oh, well, because this is a public building, that's why. So I don't actually need permission. I know you guys actually grant permission for people to work on their own homes, but I don't need permission to record in here because it's a public building and I help pay for it. That's all. So I just came in to be, peacefully record, and I was asked
Well,
the
can I
employees
ask
some
who
questions.
You are?
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist. So,
Okay, hold on just a second.
so you don't want to engage? I mean, it didn't have to be like a long conversation.
No, I just don't appreciate you automatically coming up here and recording us when
Right.
I don't know who you are and what you're here for.
Well, if you don't appreciate being recorded, you should probably work in the private sector where you would have that expectation of privacy, ma'am.
Sorry.
You filming?
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
What can we do for you?
Hey, I was just kind of doing a tour of the building here.
Yeah.
I already talked to some people down there, and just asking some questions about permits and stuff like that, and services that you guys provide, and how expensive it is. I heard that it's the cheapest in the state here to get permits and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I just saw some stuff on the internet, so I just came to do a little story
Okay.
on your building here, and that's it. And I was talking to Jennifer over there, but she came back here. Did she talk to you or no?
I don't.
Oh, you don't know
no,
Jennifer?
No.
Okay. So this is the Colorado Springs Fire Department Office of the Fire Marshal.
Yes.
So you guys go do like
Well, I'll tell you what,
inspections?
real quick. I'm not going to film before I can answer any of your questions,
Uh-huh.
but let's do it off camera.
Oh, off camera?
Yeah.
How come?
Because under the city policy, I have to have it approved to do film.
Oh, you
so
do?
I just want to make sure we're
Okay.
glad to do film. I just need to know what we're going
Right.
to
I didn't need to do like a formal interview or something. I just, member of the public, just came to document my interactions with the government, and I just
Yeah.
had a couple questions about
Yeah.
the fire stuff. It's not
Yeah,
really like a
for our
formal interview.
policy, we have to get it approved, but once we
Okay.
get approved, I'm glad to, if you want to give me your card, I'll get you in touch with our PIO and we can schedule and make sure we get all your answers.
Okay. Do you got a card?
I'll take your card and I'll pass it on.
But do you got a card I can have?
Yeah, absolutely. What's your name?
I don't want to give my name.
Oh, well then we're good.
Oh, so if I don't give my name, then you're not going to give me your card?
Oh, I appreciate, can we help you on the construction services side? Do you have a permit or anything we can help
Well,
you?
I had some questions about the fire stuff, but if I don't give you my name, then you're not going to give me a business
No,
card?
sir. I was gonna get your name, get in contact with our PIO,
Right.
so you can schedule that through them.
But that's not what I asked. I said, if I don't give you my name, then you're not going to give me a business card?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to have my business card.
okay, yeah.
But I'm not the PIO.
Gotcha. No, I know
Yeah,
you're not.
yeah.
But I just said, you asked me
Very-
for my name, and then I said no, and then you're like, oh, okay, never mind. Like you weren't going to give me your card.
Yeah. What's your name?
I don't want to give my name.
Oh, well then we're good.
So,
Actually, to be honest, all our cards are right there, so you're more than
Okay.
welcome to take whatever card you like.
Gotcha. So can I just get a copy of your policy that you're talking about that says that you have to get permission from the PIO to speak with anyone?
You
with
can
the
call
county?
the PIO and they'll have all that for you, sir.
They have it? Do you guys
Yeah.
do records requests here?
Yes, absolutely.
Can I have a records request form?
Yep, same person.
Same person, I have to talk to them? I can't talk to anyone else?
You can call headquarters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, the way the Freedom of Information Act works is that all I have to do is even verbally tell any public employee the information I want, and now the onus is on you to actually provide that for me.
I can provide that all day long, as long as you're not filming me, because I want that be approved by our PIO. But off the record, I will gladly give you all the information about pulling permits, what it's going, the process, everything it takes.
No, that's not what I'm saying, though. I'm saying for public records. So if I'm
Public
submitting,
records, call our headquarters. You get all the information you want as far as public records.
Right. No, but I'm just trying to explain to you that the Freedom of Information Act, the way it's written, is that I only have to verbally say what I want. So if I want your guys' policy that says you have to get permission from
Yes,
the PIO. So hold on. I didn't interrupt you. So I'm saying if all I have to do, the way the Freedom of Information Act is written, is verbally give that request to you.
I'll come around and talk to you, sir. Huh? Yes,
Okay,
please.
so
Two different ones. One that's a big
Okay.
what you do is you just
Do you want in the afternoon or do you want in the
one that will show where that streets have overlays coming into play. I don't think it's going to be an issue.
Yeah, so I was just saying that the way the Freedom of Information Act is written, I only have to verbally give the request. So like if I'm verbally giving it to you as the public employee, the onus is on you now. You don't have to get me the policy, but you have to forward that information. You said the PIO, so the onus is on you now to provide, to forward that information.
And as I stated earlier, sir, I need your contact info
Yeah, I'll give it
so
to
we
you.
can get that.
No problem. I give
Yeah.
you my contact info.
Perfect.
You want to just get a piece of paper? I'll write down my email and you
Yeah.
guys can get back to me.
Absolutely.
Cool. Okay, so let me just take a quick picture of this
Okay.
on my camera so we can know that I turned this in.
Yeah, let me get out your pictures.
So you guys can see that. Okay, there we go.
Hey Richie, what's up?
Hey, Cap, you're on speakerphone with myself, and what's your name, sir?
You can call me Good Citizen.
Good Citizen. Here filming at Construction Services and want some information. Currently, I'm being filmed right now, so I'd like some guidance from you on where we can take Mr. Good Citizen and give him some answers he needs. But he wants to film everything we discussed. We discussed that we have procedures on the PIO side, so just looking for a little guidance on Mr. Good Citizen and how we can get him a future film as he's currently filming me right now.
So he can go in any areas that's public, and he can film all day or anything he wants to. So
Cool.
If you have questions specific to something, he can ask you, and if you don't have the answers, you can take them down and get back to him. But he's obviously not going to be allowed to go back in the non-public areas.
Perfect.
But
Good.
Oh yeah, I was never gonna try to. I know the law. I wasn't gonna go into.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
gonna try to go back behind the desk or anything. Just the public area.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
But is that the PIO on the phone?
This is our Captain of Human Resources.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have a PIO, Ashley Franco, who's our public information officer.
Can you ask him about the
Here,
the
yeah.
policy?
Yeah, no.
Hey there, this is Good Citizen here. So yeah, your officer, I'm sorry, what was it?
Captain Valdez?
Kevin Valdez here was saying that it's your policy that you're not allowed to answer any questions that the public has if it's on camera. It's not allowed to be on camera. So I just wanted to do a core request for your policy that states that. Is that something I can pick up today?
So you can go downtown to the city communications office, and you can submit a core request through them. They handle all of our core requests, and it'll go through the city attorney's office. So you can just go down to TAB there on Nevada and Colorado.
Gotcha. So I was explaining to your officer over here that the way the law is written, so FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, states that I only have to verbally give my request to a public employee, and now the onus is on that employee to forward the information correctly to the right person to get me that request. So I actually went above and beyond that, and I wrote it down on his business card with my contact information. So that's official now. So you guys, according to core laws, you guys have 3 business days to respond to me via email. So I'm just letting you guys know that I submitted that to Valdez.
Okay, and he'll submit it to our communications office downtown at the city, and they'll go through the core process.
Okay, that's perfect. That's all I needed then. Thank you for your help.
Okay. You bet.
Okay. All right, bye.
Thanks, Cap.
Yep, you good there, Cap?
Yep, I'm all good. Thank you.
Yeah, just take whatever information he has, and then we'll share it. Call me back, and we'll share it with the right people and get him the answers he's looking for.
Good enough.
Appreciate that.
All right, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, thank you, sir.
Cool, man. Thanks for your help.
Nice meeting you.
You too.
All right.
All right. Got the public records request back, and this is the policy they sent me. Purpose: to detail the individual employee's responsibility to advise his or her superiors when making public statements or appearances that might be considered as representative of the Colorado Springs Fire Department. And then under procedures, subsection B, it says, any information or activity of a personal nature that might be construed as official should be conveyed to the fire chief so that he might answer any questions posed to him. So 2 key phrases here, guys. Might be considered and might be construed. This gives them discretion to determine what is official and what isn't, and consequently gives them the authority to refuse service to the public. Then we have the release of information to the public or any media outlet shall be managed by the following: Public Information Officer, Sworn Staff Captain. So according to this, they're not even supposed to release any information to the public, period, unless it's from the Public Information Officer. If this is their policy, they surely don't abide by it. Rich Valdez, who told me his name was Kevin, I don't know why he did that, maybe it's his middle name, when he was speaking to the captain of human resources, the captain said he can ask you any questions, and if you don't know the answer, write them down and get back to him.
If you have questions specific to something, he can ask you, and if you don't have the answers, you can take them down and get back to him.
It also states the PIO provides departmental information requested during normal business hours. So what do you think would happen, guys, in a real-life situation when a member of the public comes in and starts asking questions? Will they refer them to the PIO? Well, somebody I know went in here with some spy glasses. Let's see what happens.
Hi. This is the fire department, right? Hi. Oh, I'm confused.
We'll do my best till we read it.
We just moved here, so we're still trying to learn everything.
What's called an NFPA 72 fire alarm system.
Ooh, say that name again. And then what about the inspections? Does this department?
Yes, so we conduct inspections on systems.
I see why people hire contractors, right? Holy smokes. Holy smokes, I am learning so much. Okay. Fire alarm installer.
Yeah, so those are two different ones, but they have to have
number 1, number 2. Okay, yeah, we just moved here, so we're like, making sure we're getting it right. Yes, because it's some serious stuff. Was there anything else that you can think of that I might need to know? Oh my God, I'm so glad you said something on that too, because that was absolutely a great point. Oh wow, anything else? That was great, girl.
I got you.
You got me all right. That was good.
I can talk to you for hours about the system.
Oh really?
Something you don't need to know. I probably don't want to know.
TMI. But what's your name though?
James, I have a card over there.
Yay, James. And what was your name?
Sarah.
Sarah, you're awesome, Sarah. Thank you.
Yeah, I do not have a card.
What?
I'm
Why
not a
not?
planner. I think I just have...
Well, you are incredibly helpful.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? We're talking fire alarm systems over here. I love that name though. Wooey. 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 It's been a long day already.
Happy Monday, right?
Right. Cool. All right. I think that was great then, right?
Yeah.
You guys freaking rock. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. Same to you. Undercover investigative journalist. Bam. sweet tea under cover.
Jennifer. Oh, she's not back for lunch yet still. Did Jennifer ever come back?
No.
Oh, she just went and hid? Okay.
Why is it that you are recording?
Oh, because I'm an independent citizen journalist, so I was doing a story on this Pikes Peak permit building here.
Gotcha.
And I also like to document my interactions with government, that's why.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Do you know that there's a whole communications department for the city?
No, I didn't know that.
So, and they would manage all journalists that would want to come and speak with anybody. My contact would be Maureen. If you do you have a business contact?
Yeah.
Well, so, can I have your business contact so I can give it to Maureen?
Well, can I just have Maureen's business contact?
I don't have her business card, so.
Oh, no?
Um.
Just like a phone number or email or something would be okay. Jennifer Beane.
So she is a citizen engagement specialist.
Okay.
She would be the person who you would be able to get in contact with.
All right. So, like, I could see where this would be relevant if I wanted to do like a formal interview or something like that.
Right.
But just coming in here taking pictures of the publicly accessible areas, I don't need to contact Maureen for that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, but also with that same regard, you know, this is where we work.
Right.
And yes, we are in the public eye in that regard, but it doesn't always mean that we want to be recorded
Right.
or interviewed.
Understand. And like I said, since you guys are paid with tax dollars, then you don't have an expectation of privacy at work, at least as long as I'm in the public areas. So again, like Jennifer said, she doesn't appreciate being recorded. And I understand that some people don't like being recorded and it makes some people uncomfortable. I totally get that. But again, if it does make you uncomfortable, then you really should work in the private sector where you would have an expectation of privacy. Like I can't go into McDonald's, right, or like and just start recording in there because it's private.
Right.
So that's the difference.
Jennifer's choice of work isn't your concern in that.
Well, I was actually asking her questions as a citizen and a taxpayer, but she didn't want to answer them because I was recording it and she just kind of threw a tantrum and left. You know what I mean? So that's not really, I'm trying to highlight employees.
It's within her right to also not want to be recorded. And that is not something that is against her or against what you are doing either. Okay? It's within her right to not want to be recorded.
I don't know if that's really a right. It's not a right.
The system is completely different, what you were bringing up. And I don't have a problem with it, but at the same time, you should respect that if that is her boundary, that's her boundary.
Right.
As a filmmaker, you should want the people who are in your recordings, in your videos, to want to be recorded.
Right. I see what you're saying. But you said that she has a right to not want to be recorded.
As a person, yes.
Right. But that's a right maybe that you could make up in your head, but that's not like a right that, you know, is in the Constitution, right? So
then you're trying to pull strings on it. And that's, look, if you have questions about what we do, I'm happy to help you.
Yeah.
Okay, I can tell you what we do. But don't come after my coworkers and say that it's a her problem. It's not.
Oh. Well, see, did you notice, like, when I came in, I was having that conversation with Jennifer. I was really nice, and I was asking her a question about lunch. Hey, it's lunchtime, and I was being friendly.
You're also surprising. We don't get recorded.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, we want you guys to be able to be comfortable in front of a camera, right? Because you are paid with tax dollars and you're public employees.
Yeah,
so that's kind of what I do. You said that. I'll let you in a little bit on it. So you said that I should want people to want to be recorded, like I should give them a warning. Well, that kind of takes the point of what I'm doing away, right? So what I'm doing, part of what I'm doing anyways, is it's an employee conduct check. So I'm testing your guys' conduct. And so like Jennifer started out good and then she realized I was recording and she kind of threw a tantrum. And then you came over here and you were nice, but now you're starting to get defensive, right? And you're deflecting, right? And so now you're kind of going backwards too. And I like to highlight good employees. Like I had a conversation with the public information officer, Greg, down there. And of course that's his job to deal with the public, but he was great. And like, I want all the employees, like I don't want the PIO to have to come talk to me because I want an organic reaction of how the employees are going to respond, right? That's kind of what I'm doing.
That's fair, but it's also not fair in the sense of if Jennifer has asked not to be recorded, you should respect that boundary for
So I should not be able to exercise my right from her request. So she should have the right to request.
Her right to privacy?
She doesn't have a right to privacy, ma'am. This is public. You don't have an expectation of privacy in public. I have a right to record in public. It's opposite.
If she just asked you, hey, I don't want to be recorded, Why is that something that you get to say no to?
But remember when I just explained to you what I'm doing? It's an employee conduct check.
I know, but
that's the whole point, ma'am.
I understand. I understand.
It doesn't seem like you understand, though, because I just told you, and now you're going back saying she has a right to not be recorded. She doesn't have a right to privacy, ma'am, in public. And you're
Then
paid
how
with
would-
tax dollars. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can record anything I can see, like, on a public sidewalk, too. But, like, the only time you really have privacy in the United States is in your home or in a private business. So, like, if the policy is at, you know, I don't know, Walmart or something, that you can't have cameras in there, then, yeah, you have an expectation of privacy as an employee in there. But here, ma'am, you don't. And the thing is, too, is like you have security cameras on here. And under the Freedom of Information Act, I can go do a public records request for those cameras as well. And I can do that anonymously. And anyone can get video footage of you guys sitting back here all day, you know, working. You see what I'm saying? So you're already being recorded.
I understand. So what would you like to know then?
Well, I was going to ask you guys some questions. I know I was talking about down there with the permits and stuff, how people pay for permission to work on their home and stuff like that. So, but this is the city up here. So downstairs is El Paso and this is Colorado Springs.
So essentially on most of this side of the building is City of Colorado Springs. That side, there is an office down there that is Colorado Springs Utilities. Downstairs, this half is the Pikes Peak Regional Building Department, and on the other half is El Paso County.
Okay, gotcha.
And then essentially this building is treated as if a one-stop shop for permits, or at least it intends to be. Hopefully we can be a one-stop shop for permits.
Okay, gotcha. All right, yeah, that's just really just wanted to have a little friendly conversation, and that's all. So that's all I'm doing here. So.
Okay.
Thank you for your help. What's your name?
My name is Brittany.
Brittany? Okay. Do you have a business card? All right. Have a great rest of your day.
You too.
Okay, bye. All right, guys, so you can see Brittany has a bit of an attitude too, man. and that's the thing, guys. Remember what I always say, one education at a time, right? She's trying to say that I should respect her right to privacy. That's what she said, guys. So I should not be allowed to exercise my right to record in public because she has a right to privacy in public. So she should be able to request that I not exercise my rights, and I should just respect that because she has a right to privacy, apparently. Very bizarre mindset of Americans in the United States. I did like how the captain of the fire department over there, you know, really educated him right away. It seemed like almost like that guy, I think it was Rich Valdez that I was speaking with from the fire department. It's almost as if he was calling his captain like he was telling on me. Like he thought maybe the captain would tell me that I got to kick rocks or something. That's kind of the way I was looking at it. But he, you know, said, yeah, he can take pictures as much as he wants in there as long as he's in the public areas. And they try to also send me over there to, you know, give me the runaround, make me, you know, go around a lot of places to get the public records request. And no, that's just not good customer service, guys. You know, like Denver police, they do that all the time. Like if you want to file a complaint, they give you the runaround and tell you have to go to the headquarters, even though that's not true and it's not in their policy. Because District 4, they actually have complaint forms sitting out in the lobby. So what they'll do is they'll just do that to make you run around, so hopefully you'll give up and not file the complaint. That's what they do. But it's just good customer service. Like I used to be in the pizza business, right? So if somebody called and they wanted a delivery and they were outside of our delivery area, I don't just say, hey, you're outside of our delivery area, you're gonna have to call somewhere else, right? That's not good customer service. I look it up, I have a sheet there of the boundaries and look at their address, and then I'll give them the phone number so that they can go to the right spot. That's good customer service, guys. That's what we're asking here. See, that's the difference between the private sector and government, is that government has a monopoly on the use of force, so they can get away with not being good. And they were pretty good here, but I shouldn't have to educate them on the law, right? They should just know it. So that's the difference. But you know, a lot of places they'll just straight up say, no, it's not our job, and you need to just figure it out. You know, like you don't tell customers that. Essentially, like I know we're the owners, but I always say we're the customers because we're paying for services, right? And these are the people that work here that we're paying. So just like if I worked at Domino's, the customers are essentially paying my salary, right? So I want to be nice to the customers, and I want to go above and beyond and make sure that they have the right store that delivers to their residents, right? And I'm going to find that information for you. I'm not just going to tell you, sorry, it's not us, and be rude. Because guess what? If every Domino's did that, guess what? Eventually they just go out of business, right? People aren't going to put up with that. There's plenty of competition. And that's the difference between government and private, is there is no competition. You're forced to use it. So when you have a monopoly, you can basically do whatever the hell you want, right?